As of now, we are not getting the data when we are previewing the application, and even we don't find the data in our custom tables also, because we have created only the tables and we have not think of creating the data for our custom tables. So I have created one class and I have written a small piece of code to insert the entries to our custom table from the standard table. This is a simple statement where will be fetching the data from this demo travel table, which is the standard table, and you will be inserting the data to this custom table. Here we are writing both the insertion and the select query in the single statement using the new syntax, and then we will be doing the commit work. Here you can split this like select star from into some internal table, you can fetch the data and then insert from, and you can give that internal table name. That way also you can do, but that is a two-step process. It is the simplified way for using the new syntax. And if you just execute this class, you will be getting the data. So if you observe, I will just execute our tables whatever we have created, and you will be able to find the data. This is our travel table and we have the data for this travel table, and this is our booking table, and preview it, we have the data available for this one also, and this is our booking supplement table, and we have the data available for this one also. So now let us try to preview the application again and see whether the data is coming or not. Now I have refreshed the application. If you don't refresh the application, the changes won't happen. And click on go, you are able to see the travel IDs. Since we have added only one field as the line item, it is displaying only line item data. I will select all the columns and click on OK. Now it is displaying the data, but it is not looking good because we have a lot of fields. So it is displaying the data here like fields over here. So what I will do is I will just select only some of the fields instead of all the fields and click on OK. Now if you observe here, we are getting the data very clean, and it is saying it is looking very good also. There is some random which is entry which don't have the travel and agency ID. Maybe I have done something wrong while inserting the entries, so that's why there is some duplicate or non-key field, non-key entry available. So by using that code, you can add the data to your custom tables and you will be able to preview the data. Now we got the data, we have to work on the metadata extension file. I don't need this class also. This root view entity, all these things I will close. I need this metadata extension. Now what I will do is I will add the UI line item fields whatever I need. I have listed down. For line item, I need travel ID, agency, customer. Travel ID I have already added. I will just uncomment all these things. Agency ID, customer ID, and I need begin date, end date, total price. Begin date, end date, and total price I need, and overall status. These are all things I need. I'm getting some error. Okay, it should have some annotation. I will just comment it because I'm not adding any annotation as of now. These things I don't need it anyway. I don't want to display created at on all these fields. These also we don't have any annotation. Booking fee. Now I will just add the position which is appropriate, and we have to change the labels also. Overall status. If you want a different name, you can keep the different name also. And date, begin date, and this is the customer ID, and this is agency ID. And activate this one. We have added some of the annotations, and we have activated our metadata extension. Now let us try refreshing our application and see what are the changes we are seeing after adding the annotations. Okay, if you observe here, what are the fields we have added, those are coming automatically, and if I click on go, and we are getting the data also for the fields whatever we have added. Now I want some selection fields here, so I will add some selection fields. Agency ID, customer ID, and overall status, I want these fields as the selectable fields. At the rate of uy dot selection field, shift enter. If you do shift enter, it will come automatically. I don't need this qualifier and all, element and all. I need only position. Position I will make it as 10, and I will copy this annotation and I will give it is for customer ID and overall status also. This one I will make it as 30, and customer ID I will make it as 20. So we have done some more changes by adding the selection field. Now let us refresh the application and see how it is reflecting. Okay, our selection fields also got added here, which is agency ID, customer ID, and overall status. Now I want some of the fields to be hidden, which is last change date and status description. I will just uncomment this one. These two fields I will uncomment. And for that we have to add one annotation, uy dot hidden true. By using this annotation it will hide the fields. If you just go here, you have all the fields: overall status, description, last changed on, all the fields we have. Now we have added this annotation, and I will activate the metadata extension and refresh the application once. Okay, MDE got activated. Now refresh the application. Click on go. You will be getting the data, and if you just click on this one, you have all the fields. But if you observe, you don't have this change rate field, and this overall status text also you don't have. Change rate, it is not present here because we have added that annotation, which is uy dot hidden true. Now I want to make this particular app as searchable by adding the annotations. I want one global search one, so I will make search dot searchable true. And you have to add which fields has to be searchable. So here I have added travel ID, agency, and customer. So for this, at the rate of search dot, we have one annotation which is default search element true, travel ID, agency and customer ID, agency ID, and the customer ID. I have made them as searchable and activate it. So you will find one global search button in your Fiori app, and you will be able to search the fields whatever you have mentioned with this annotation, with this which is search dot default search element true. Now refresh the application for viewing the difference. These annotations we have already clearly discussed in our read-only application. By adding each annotations we have clearly seen what is the impact it is bringing. So you can watch that video so you will get the better understanding of the annotations. You have your global search field available. I can just search for this agency ID. Okay, maybe I have given the wrong data. You can search for this agency ID, customer ID, and all the fields whatever we have mentioned here. This is the default one. Now I want some more. I wanted to add some more annotations to this particular app, which is adding the value help, and I have to add the identification annotation also, and I have to create the facet for displaying that identification fields. Like if you create the facet you can go inside the object page. So for value help we have some standard value helps available. For agency, we have this value help available. We have one annotation at the rate of consumption dot value help definition something. Yes, shift enter. We don't need all of these things, we need only very few. Entity name and element will be fine for us, so I will just remove all these things. Name will be our standard name, and here we have to find out the name of the agency. Here agency, it is mentioned as agency id, so I have to give this name over here. And the same way I have to add this annotation for customer id, and currency also we can add this annotation. For customer id, this is the one. If we just click on this one, you will be getting the name whatever is present for our customer. This is the name, so this is the name we have to refer. And for currency, we have one entity which is I underscore currency. And if you just open this one, we have the currency name as currency. Copy this name and give it over here. And for overall status also we want the F4 help, so I will just copy this one annotation. And we have some standard value help available. This is the value help, and if we just open this one, we will be getting the name of the overall status, this one. And we have added the value helps for overall status, currency, customer and agency id, and activate the mde, and we can refresh the application to see how it is reflecting. Already we have seen all these things in our read only app. We are just adding those things and trying to see whether they are reflecting or not. We are not going to explain all the things here because we have already discussed about these things earlier. So you have your agency id, name and all these things coming. You just click on this one and just filter. You will be getting the data 70001, all the 70011, sorry. You will be getting the data. And for the same customer id also you have something, and you can select and click on ok and click on go. If you have the data, it will display. If you don't have anything, it won't display. I will remove this filter and click on go. It is displaying the data which has this customer id too. And the same way, We have our overall status also, which is accepted, open, and rejected. Can select these ones and click on this one, you will be getting the data. So we have our consumption, sorry, F4 help available using the consumption annotation, and we have this search, global search one. Maybe this is not working for some of the agency IDs, because I feel that it is not working for the numerics. Let us let me try exploring more on this global search one, and we'll come back like why it is not working for some of the fields, even though if we are adding the annotations. As of now we have added all these things. Here if we observe, we are getting the agency ID only, we don't have the agency name. For adding the agency name, for getting the agency name, we have to do some changes. Like we have to add some annotation, we will be doing that later. Before that we will be adding a facet, and we will be adding the line item details. So for line item we have all these fields, sorry, not line item, identification. So for travel agency customer we have the identification. So I will add this annotation, which is at the rate of y dot identification. I don't need all these fields, I will just remove. Position I need, and maybe label I need. Type and all these things I don't want. Position I will give it as 10, and label I will give it as travel ID only. We don't need comma. Qualifier I don't need. These two things are enough for me. I will just copy this one. For agency also, I wanted to add this UI identification. I will add this one. Position I will remove and make it as 20, and agency ID, and I want it for customer dates. Customer also I need this annotation, and position will be 30 of course, and here it will be customer ID, and begin date I need this one, and end date also I need this one. Position I will make it as 40, and here 50, and I will make it as begin date, and this one as end date. Position I have to, okay, I have already adjusted the position. Now we have booking fee, price, overall status. We have the booking fee, yes we have not uncommented it. I will uncomment it and make the position as 60, and this is the booking fee. And price we need in the identification level 80, and I will just copy this one, total price. And what else we need? Overall status and description. Okay, description we have it here. Here I will just add this one. Position is 900, I will keep. description, and overall status also I need this one. Here I will make it as 90, and overall status I will copy the name here and give it over here. Maybe you can ignore giving the label, it won't affect anything. It will get the label from your field or your data element, but position you have to give. Now activate the MDE. So if you just refresh also, you won't be getting any changes because we have just added the line item. We have not created the facet. In our next video, we will be creating the facet and we will be adding the travel ID here. Like we will be getting the number of entries you have, and if you click on this one for a particular record, you will be getting the travel ID at the top, and we will try enhancing this agency ID, customer ID, and all. Like we need to get the description also along with these IDs. So all these things we will be doing in our next video, and we will be creating some more facet for displaying the booking supplement details, like creating the facet inside the other one. Like if I click on this one, it should have the travel details, and if I click on this one, it has the booking details, and if I click on this one again, it should display the booking supplement details. Like that particular app we will be developing, where you have all the details available. So we will be developing this one by one more in our next video. So please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you found this content useful to you, and also share your opinion in the comments.